Madden games. Today we're going up against the 49ers, division rival. As we wait on the brother to join, just remind y'all, it's a Madden League. We got somewhere roughly around 25 to 27 users. Two computer teams in there. Definitely got some powerhouse teams. Cowboys still undefeated. I want to say the Chiefs are still undefeated, definitely. Ooh, y'all had a long day today, though. But let's see if we can go ahead and take the top of our division. This is winner of this game will be leading our division. So it will be this is one of our more crucial games. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get the warm-up game.
The bag. We go mad. These are the fox, they fast. Go back road. Bitch, I'm a monster, thumping things like a thumper, racing like an author, just not a Honda.
He was online, guys. I don't know if he's gonna join, though. But he definitely was online. He could have been in the middle of a game or something. We did agree on an 8 o'clock game start. So I'll leave it up for a few just to see if he joins. If not, we'll go do some Florida, Arkansas. Oh, he joined. Yeah, Newt. We gonna wear our bright color rush, Snoop. And welcome. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off food, magic. Now I can juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Yeah, we got a game on our hands today, y'all. We definitely have a game on our hands. Winner will take the division. So we got a game on our hands. Winner definitely takes the division.
It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was
let's get it. Yes,
Fireworks,
sir.
Pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd
we got
is
ourselves
ready
a football game
their guys
tonight.
get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Boost the team! Boost the team! Check the out! 36! 2! Hey, 0!
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bring out! Bam!
At the 28-yard line.
from the shotgun. It's a give to McCoy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Why he got so many defensive stars on his defense?
Now a first down carry here for McCoy.
Fucking myself.
A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's got a first down and in some at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. McCoy trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh,
and the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will take over at the 20.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mostert. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your...
Yes, sir, Trey.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Yes, sir, Trey. Yes, sir, Trey.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run on first down. It's McCoy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. McCoy. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal. Now McCoy. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Second down and goal. Wilson escaping the pressure. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But they will be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On first down, Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mostert. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Here we go. Wait, 80. 13. Line 50. Hey, over. Line 50.
On second and 11 now. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
You can't stop. Hey, let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He'll air this one toward Coleman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
10th carry now for McCoy. McCoy's got the first down and more. And finally brought down at the 38. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. And a solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Now it's Wilson. He finds McCoy. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field.
Oh, golly, how many people are you going to blitz?
And 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got it. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
14, run it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will story. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. To throw again on second down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This is Mostert, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now it's Lockett. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds.
Damn it, DK. Get open.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Wilson to throw again. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, gosh. Uh-oh, the Falcons and the Saints got the same record.
Offense set to get this drive underway.
Powerhouse in the NFC South.
Forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together.
Oh, he caught Bobby.
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some
got Bobby hooked up. But Bobby ain't had a good season so far. To tell you the truth, he's had like decent games. He just hasn't had no
right now you're
Bobby
down big,
season.
You're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the runs. I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that?
There we go. That's Bobby. That's Bobby. That's his first tackle of the game.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down now, it's McCoy.
You were smashing that X button.
Field into 49er territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away.
Oh.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Here we go. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. White. 180. Topper.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. Oh, he almost intercepted it.
You got that pick.
That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down.
The
offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a lawn chair.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's McCoy. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Wilson, being chased out left. They're able to find Dorsett.
He was in.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 24. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Yeah, I'm in a...
Correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. McCoy's got the first down and more. And down to the 29.
You needed one, McCoy.
It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. They go play action now. Wilson.
That's cap. That is such a cap.
Go down.
That's such cap.
Nick Bosa.
I'm launching that right down the middle.
10 sacks on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets.
That's why Joey better.
Here. This is McCoy. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
I see it.
Play action. Now Wilson.
I'm throwing the ball. Y'all literally see me throwing the ball. Man, throw the ball.
Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan
Come on
Alexander.
now.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't
much you
believe
gonna
we
BS
get
me?
it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there.
It bounced over.
Just short. No
It
good.
bounced
And
over.
the score will stay right where it is.
Matt is holding right
They can
now.
probably live
Look,
with
what
that
happened?
with this
What
late
happened?
in the fourth quarter.
Maybe?
That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Come here. Open field tackle.
5 yards on the carry. Good pick.
That's something we do.
First down.
This is something we do. Why we not gonna get caught in that hole again?
Again, they'll run it with Moses.
Come here.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup
Come
there
here.
on 2nd.
Bobby don't play.
He just started in.
This is Bobby Wagner we're talking
Appeared to be
about.
a case of see ball, get ball.
Looking to throw.
Play action.
Garoppolo.
Oh, play
Completes it to the
action.
tight end, Kittle.
He hit me with the play
And
action.
all
What
the
are you talking
way
about?
inside the
He hit
15
me with
before
a
they drop him.
play action.
30 yards there, and of course the first down
He got
as
me the
well.
pipe.
So how about this for field position after the big play?
I didn't know he
Inside
running
the
that ball.
15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
Too many of
And
them.
now here is another
Take off.
interception.
Take off.
Picked
Get out of
off by
there.
Quandre
Get out of
Diggs.
there. Oh, watch him run out of bounds. Keep going.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions.
Oh, I should have just kept going.
Manning, Brett Favre,
Golly.
Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll run it with McCoy. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down.
That's cap. I'd have juked the hell out that boy.
The 49ers
Stop playing
now
with
gonna
me.
use the
That boy that got
first of
juked the hell up out of
their
here.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now Wilson.
Oh, he held that hole. He went up and grabbed that shit.
And this will move the chains.
He went up
again as
and
the
grabbed
tackle's gonna
that
be
shit.
made at the 49ers 15-yard
Oh,
line.
shit, boy. Dorset, they could up today, boy. Hey, Truck City.
And he'll be
What's
brought
calling
down
my
this
guy?
time at the
What is he talking about, my
5-yard
guy?
line. Another good game. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Oh, Wilson going to throw.
We there with it.
This will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by one more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest.
Use that as ammo going.
Shaquille Griffin, you got to come pick that shit off. Wow.
And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. On the screen, this is Cole.
Open field tackling.
It's
fundamental.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final.
Hey, bro, the Patriots really not good. Like, people be losing to them, they're not good.
Garoppolo now 6 of 17.
AFC sorry as hell.
35%, but he does have a 1st and 10. Garoppolo.
Yeah, good time.
To escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Garoppolo looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Quandre, pick the ball off, son.
The clock down now to 13 seconds.
You're BSing out there. Pick that ball off so we can get out of here. Get out of here, son.
It's Garoppolo. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Because that should have been 2 interceptions. Y'all playing like y'all don't want the ball. And all in all, this was a good game.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Good game, Nuke.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down.
On that.
He's going to
do that.
fly.
Don't do that. What y'all doing? That's a pig. Good game, Nuke. Good game.
So the victory here for Seattle, and I tell
Thank
you
y'all
what,
for
Charles,
watching.
This might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shut.